Hello and welcome back. Now today we're very excited because we are presenting another premium espresso coffee machine, the Rocket Giotto. Let's open it. I'm going to tear into the badge. Now, usual the box with all the kit as soon as you open the box and your coffee machine. And now as soon as we open the box, it's business as usual. You have this rather beautiful box with everything clean and ordered. You have the user manual, as we said, one of the best user manual you can find in the business. Then you have your dip tray. You have a CD with additional information on the coffee machine. You have the microfiber cloth with this typical greenish color. Here in the left you have a double portafilter, and you have the usual single portafilter. Then you have this scoop in plastic. You have the blind filter. Then we have the cup tray, which is contrary to the R58 V2, it's in plastic, and you have this thin plastic that you have to peel off, remember? And then you have the brush, of course, and you also have this, the usual stainless steel tamper, which is a very cool feature since we've seen that many other brands, premium brands, have the same tamper but in plastic. Then here you have the usual grilled sealing in polystyrol, and then you have the usual Rocket bag. Okay, this is what you see once you take the coffee machine out of the box, and you have this black bag that really does give it a more premium look. You take it off, and what you notice is that this coffee machine has an hexagonal shape. You can see that the sides are different from the R58 V2 and the Appartamento. This is because it's the Giotto. Now this Giotto comes in two versions. You have the Giotto Evoluzione with rotatory pump. This one is the Giotto Plus PID with vibratory pump instead of the rotatory. Now, and if you're wondering where the PID is, just like you see in the Betteras, you finally have also in a Rocket the PID integrated down here. Now, the Rocket Giotto is the same coffee machine as the Cellini. The Cellini is the same. The only thing that is different is actually the sides. The Cellini has a squared shape and does not have this hexagonal shape you can find in the Giotto. But that's the only difference. In the Cellini you also have the two different versions, which is the Evoluzione and the Plus PID. So it's the same coffee machine, but if you prefer the hexagonal shape, you must go for the Giotto. Now we're going to proceed with the mounting of all the different components, and straight away you can see that this drip tray is with a trapezium shape and not a squared shape, just because this coffee machine has an hexagonal shape. That's a cool feature. You put it down and you see that it will hide your PID. So you know that automatically when you're going to use the PID, you have to take off the dip tray. We're going to put our usual portafilter here, and this is our cup tray in plastic, and this is our setting up. This coffee machine has some features that you can find in all the other Rockets. For example, you have the lever system, and you have the usual classic E61 brewing head. The knobs you can see here are not the same professional one you find in the R58, but they're still pretty good. Then you have two manometers, one is for the brewing head and the other one is for the boiler. And now this coffee machine has some features that are very cool. For example, you have the anti-burn steam and water pipe. This means that you can touch it even when it's producing the steam or the water and you won't get burned. Now, the boiler inside, you cannot see it right now, but it's all wrapped in an insulated material. And then you also have, as we said before, the vibration pump, and the copper boiler is with a capacity of 1.8 liters. Here above we have the tank, which is the usual 2.5 liter one, and it's only fillable in the tank, so contrary to the R58, you don't have the possibility to connect it to your home water supply. Now, when you see this green light flashing as such, it just means that the water tank is empty, which it actually is, since we just opened it. Now we're going to talk you through how the PID works. We'll show you that this version is quite easy. Now, as we said, we have to proceed with removing the dip tray, and the Rocket says you also have to remove the portafilter. We don't know exactly why. You turn off, and right now you have the program. This is the temperature the boiler is in currently, so 30 degrees. And there's this small dot we saw also in the Bezzera that shows that it's building up the temperature. Now, if you want to regulate the temperature, you have to keep program, and then you just, proceed with selecting the temperature. As you can see, it goes from 116 all the way up to 124. We're gonna do, let's say, 121. And now Rocket here has produced a nice chart where it says all the temperatures, what they correspond to in the brewing water. So if the PID displayed boiler temperature is 121, as we put, you will have 95.1 degrees Celsius as temperature measured in the brewing water. And you have also the Fahrenheit, in case you are American. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We recommend you to like and subscribe to our channel. If you want to leave some comment, leave it down below, and we'll see our next video.